What if I told you the Gears of War movie might actually be real this time? Welcome to the channel, everybody. Jimmy or Chaos. I'm also going to tell you nobody can agree on who's making it, who's starring in it, or even if it's still happening. The Gears of War movie has been stuck in development for over a decade, but now, 2025, we have information. We have new leaks, casting rumors, and even Netflix's involvement that have brought it back into the spotlight in a big way. We are going to cover everything today about the hopefully upcoming Gears of War movie. Make sure you guys drop a like, make sure you're subscribed to the channel, and turn on those notifications. We're going to break down all the facts, all the fake outs, and everything in between. Let's talk about the possibilities here of a real Gears movie and how close we actually are to seeing Marcus Phoenix on the big screen. Now, let's start with a little bit of history. The Gears of War movie has been talked about since 2007, not long after the original game blew up on the Xbox 360. At one point, New Line Cinema had the rights to it with Lynn Wiseman from Underworld attached to direct. Sounds promising, but nothing came of it. Over the next decade, the rights bounced around. Different scripts were written and scrapped. At one point, it was supposed to be a prequel. Then it wasn't. Then it just poof, vanished, disappeared. So yeah, Gears of War has been through development crisis for almost 2 decades. Now we fast forward to November 2022 when things got real. And before we get into that, guys, we're giving away a PS5 at 1,000 subscribers here on Chaos Cinema. The pinned tweet below gives you all the details to enter. It's completely free, multiple ways to enter. At 1,000 subs, we're going to give that PS5 to one of you. Now, Netflix officially announced they had partnered with the Coalition to develop both a live-action Gears of War movie and an animated adult series. The news came directly from the official Netflix and Gears of War Twitter accounts. That's 100% confirmation right there. That's not a leak. That's not a rumor. That's not a Reddit thread or 4chan or anything. That's it. That's validation, right? This was the first real confirmation we'd had in years. Netflix was taking the lead, and the Coalition, the actual developers of the games, was going to help guide the story. So yes, as of right now, the Gears of War movie is 100% confirmed to be in development at Netflix. That's not a rumor. That's real. So one of the biggest fan questions immediately was, will Dave Batista play Marcus Phoenix? He's been himself campaigning for the role for years, even got modded into Gears 5 as a playable character, and I'll tell you right now, he fits. It's perfect. In 2023, Batista even posted, "I can't make this any easier for you," while tagging Netflix in a post with him in full Gears armor. The links he's going to petition to do this, I mean, you would think Netflix would look at that and be like, okay, let's roll. I mean, so far, Netflix hasn't confirmed a thing, nothing. But multiple entertainment insiders, including Giant Freaking Robot and The Direct, they claim that Batista is in early talks or has at least met with producers. Now, it's not confirmed, but it is definitely likely and very possible. But he's not the only name that's being tossed around. Carl Urban has been floated as a possible Dom Santiago, mostly fan casting, but I think he's got the grit, the chops, and everything for it. I love Carl Urban. Even John Cena has come up for Baird, especially since his work with Warner Brothers in the Peacemaker series has gone so well. Even Idris Elba has been imagined as Coltrane by fans, though that was pure speculation. Every one of these would just be a home run out of the park if you ask me if they ended up being reality. So far, Netflix hasn't confirmed any official cast members, but if the picks pick up momentum at an upcoming event like Geek Week 2025, maybe we get a reveal soon or even a teaser that they are moving forward with it. Now, let's talk about the second project Netflix mentioned that we talked about earlier, the adult animated series. We've heard almost nothing about it since the announcement, but based on the success of shows like Castlevania and Cyberpunk Edgerunners, I think there's some real potential here. We even have leaked art posted by the Gaming Leaks and Rumors Reddit thread in March 2024 showing early concept stills of an animated Delta Squad, but those were quickly removed via copyright claims, which guess what? That's confirmation. Usually, most of the time, 99.9% of the time, suggests legitimacy. So if the show does exist, it could arrive before the live-action film as a way to build hype for the film. Now, let's talk story. Where will the Gears of War movie actually fit into the Gears universe? The timeline. Will it retell the first game, start with the Emergence Day, or will it go even earlier? Well, there's a leading theory here. based on a Netflix insider tip shared by Geek Vibes Nation in early 2024 that the film may focus on E-Day, the day the locust horde first attacked the surface of Sarah. Now that would make sense. It's a high-stakes, world-ending moment and the perfect cinematic hook for a first-time audience. That would also mean we'd see a younger Marcus, pre-prison, and possibly explore his relationship with Carlos, Dom's brother, who was killed during the Pendulum Wars. It gives Dom's arc more weight, sets the emotional tone. That could be the way to go, especially with Gears E-Day, the video game, right around the corner. That would make a lot of sense. And that would start him at the very beginning. Other characters that could appear. You could have Adam Phoenix, who is Marcus's father, a huge presence in the lore. Hoffman, who is a cog leadership, great for political tension. Kim, originally Marcus's squad leader in Gears 1. We could even have Scourge. Could be teased as a future villain. And of course, we could have Anya Stroud, comms officer, early love interest, whatever you want to do there. So if the movie does well, Netflix, they could expand the universe. They could follow up with sequels covering Gears 1 through Gears 3, or they could even blend the arcs like Halo did, which, to be honest, I don't think that's the best idea, but that's just my opinion. If they stick to the E-Day setup and they use Marcus, Dom, and Cole as the anchor squad, which is the no-brainer way to go, I think that's the smartest move. Big action, tragic stakes, and a cast of characters that the fans are very, very comfortable with, and they already know. Now here's the reality check, guys. Netflix has a history of canceling projects, even after greenlighting them. Shows with loyal fan bases have been dropped after a single season, so just because Gears is in development doesn't mean it's a guaranteed thing to release. Also, the Hollywood strikes of 2023 slowed down dozens of productions, including game adaptations. There's no known director, no start date, no set photo, and we're still in the early development phase. But that doesn't mean any of it's fake. But it does mean things can change. A bad script, budget cuts, or shifting priorities could shelve this project again. But now let's talk about possibilities with the glass half full. Best case scenario. Netflix drops a teaser at this year's Toodem or Geek Week. Batista is revealed as Marcus. A solid director is announced, and we get a gritty, violent, character-driven war film that honors the games. I don't want something cheesy here. I want it to be visceral, dark, gritty. I want it to match the tone of the earlier games. Here's the worst case scenario. The script doesn't land. The animated series disappears and the project gets quietly shelved like so many other game adaptations are out there. But here's the good news to finish things out. The Coalition is involved. That's more than Halo fans got with the Paramount series, so that is a plus. Now let's recap. The Gears of War movie is officially in development at Netflix. Dave Batista is the fan favorite for Marcus and he wants it. An animated series is also confirmed and planned, but it's gone radio silent. Casting and release dates are unknown. It's early, but it's not impossible. And fans? Well, fans are ready for it. So what do you guys want to see from a Gears movie? Who should play Dom, Cole, Baird? Drop your dream cast in the comments. And don't forget to like and subscribe and turn on those notifications. I'll keep you guys updated if anything new comes. Let's just hope this one makes it out of the development pit and actually into the fight. Make sure you guys get in on that PS5 giveaway. Pin comment below. And I'll see you soon.